Today is going to be one of those days. No, not a crock pot day. Actually, yes, a crock pot day. But today is one of those days where I'm overextended. You see, the crock pot is actually helping because that means we don't have to cook dinner later. I'm cooking it now. Beans. Pro tip, use gloves and your hands won't smell like onions all day.
Are you keeping the bean bag for any reason?
No. Remember when I said today was going to be one of those days? I have to wake up early, prep for dinner, get to work, do an 8-hour day, obviously. Today's the first day back that everybody has from winter break. So everyone's going to be all chipper and happy and want to get back to work and get all their projects going. And for those few of us that maintained the wall while everybody was out for 2.5 weeks, we're just tired and it's just another day. And then immediately after work, I have to go see a new doctor. Nothing's fine, just a checkup. And then I got to rush home, eat a real quick dinner. Then we got to get the scouts. And then right after scouts, I got to rush home and do the vlog. Maybe I'll accomplish all this by 10 p.m. Today's going to be one of those days.
And so, I just didn't ever get into it very much. And then when I saw Dragon Quest Heroes, I had to get it and play it. Loved it. And then when I started seeing footage of 11, I was like,
Almost made it to work. The sun's finally coming up. Just in time for one of those days. Now 4:12 p.m. Remember when I said today was going to be one of those days? So far, so good actually. Taking it one little chunk at a time. Never bite off more than you could chew. I'm just going to be going place to place to place to place to place to place. As long as I can make it to where I'm going by 5, we should be good. There's something on fire over there. Not going to affect my commute, but still, there's a lot of smoke coming up over there. So since I got the cruise control on, full disclosure, I'm going to see a brand new sleep doctor. My old sleep doctor literally ghosted me. He went out of business, didn't tell anybody, stopped billing us, thankfully. And one day I just went to call because I realized I hadn't seen the doctor in a year or two. I called and the number was out of service. I looked up all his information and he just wasn't there anymore. Office was gone. Like, okay. And he wasn't part of a group either. But he had a really nice practice, which was really odd.
Quest at that point to get the necklace, so I was just going off of stealing. It took maybe 45 minutes to get $1 million gold, an hour perhaps to get up to $1 million, and I think I only used, from what I had in my bag, I want to say I used 5 or 6 pet pops total, because I started farming the metal.
I've arrived at the doctor's office. I am 30 minutes ahead of schedule. Yet, deep down, today still could be one of those days. Hopefully, the doctor is running ahead of schedule and not behind, because I have 2 hours until my next appointment, which is on the other side of town. Okay, I'm not taking the camera in the doctor's office. I doubt you'll be able to see me, but I'm now done with the doctor's appointment. On my way home to rush and eat dinner to go on to my next appointment, which is in 1 hour 10 minutes. That will give me 20 minutes when I get home to eat, and then I have to go back out the door. Do you remember when I said that today was going to be one of those days? Despite me getting there 30 minutes early, the doctor was 20 minutes behind. Do you remember when I said today was going to be one of those days? It's 6:15. I've arrived home. My next destination, I have to be there at 7, so we have to leave in 25 minutes, so I have to go eat dinner. Do you remember what I said about being one of those days? We're surviving somehow. 6:38 p.m. We have to be there at 7. We're just waiting on the wife to come out of the house. We should be on time, but today could be one of those days. I got home, took my shoes off, ate 1 bowl of beans, unplugged the toilet, put my shoes back on, and then left. Good times. Okay, we're gonna open up your book.
Yes. It's snapped. I opened it, took it out of here.
It's just one of those days. 7:57, leaving Cub Scouts. It's still potentially
You look for the camera.
one of those days.
Look for the camera.
8:09 p.m. I finally removed my pants for the day. I still have to do my bike to Mordor and the appendixes, whatever. I'm gonna sit in bed for a few minutes with no pants on for 5 minutes, just to enjoy life. Then we'll proceed, because it seems like this day could potentially be one of those days. 8:31, I've made it downstairs. Time to bike to Mordor. Still could be one of those days. Really, guys? Really?
Button you can press called Play All, which will allow you to sit back and just watch the 2.5 hours of documentaries that we have on this disc all in just one run. And then on the second disc, if you press the Play All button, you get 3.5 hours of just documentary material straight through. But please be aware that if you do that, there's also an additional hour's worth of video material and a couple of thousand pre-production drawings, paintings, photographs accessible through the main menu. And there's also the index feature, which, like a book, is basically a list of everything on the DVD. So I really hope that you enjoy sharing our journey through the making of the Fellowship of the Ring.
Hang on. I gotta pause. 2.5 hours and 3.5 hours. So there's 6 hours of extras just for this movie. And then there's another DVD. There's a third Blu-ray. This adventure is going to be one of those days. Made it to the end of Bike to Mordor for the day.
Good night, Dad.
Just in time.
Hello.
Would you say it's been one of those days?
I don't know. It's just being not happy today.
So an update from what we figured out here tonight during our bike to Mordor. We have finished this disc, this Blu-ray. We've finished this Blu-ray. This is a DVD that's 2.5 hours. This is a DVD that's 3.5 hours. And this is another DVD to be determined. So we've added 6 hours to just this movie, The Fellowship of the Ring. 6+ hours. So, remember how we estimated there'd be 12 hours of extras? I think that's going to be severely over. So that's the mystery. But hey, everything I needed to do today is done. I guess you could say I had that kind of a day.